de esto está ahí dentro. La castaña. And here is right now 5:23. The bus depart at 5:30. I mean in 7 minutes. So we have 7 minutes to get to the point. Let's see if we can get it. Hey guys, and we are starting a road today. We're gonna create a circular road around the Santa Fe area, and it's so cold. Actually, we should be around the 3 degrees Celsius or something like that. We are in the Montseny, and the Montseny is very typical because in fall, where we are right now in November, it's the trees are so pretty. The ground is full of yellow and brown leaf. Actually, it's a very beautiful what we are seeing right now.
The Montseny, a majestic mountain range nestled in the heart of Catalonia, Spain, has a rich history dating back centuries. Its rugged peaks, verdant forests, and sparkling streams have captured the hearts and imaginations of poets, painters, and adventurers alike. Legend has it that the Montseny was once home to a powerful sorceress who used her magic to protect the mountain and its inhabitants. To this day, locals speak of her benevolent presence, and many believe that her spirit still lingers in the misty peaks. But it's not just the history and folklore that make the Montseny a special place. For those who love the outdoors, there's nothing quite like hiking through its forests and over its rugged terrain. As you make your way up the winding trails, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking vistas of the surrounding countryside, and the crisp mountain air will invigorate your senses. The trails themselves range from gentle strolls through lush forests to challenging ascents up steep mountainsides. But no matter what route you choose, you'll be treated to a glimpse of the rugged beauty that has inspired artists and adventurers for generations. As you hike through the Montseny, you'll encounter an incredible diversity of flora and fauna. Towering pines, majestic oaks, and delicate wildflowers are just a few of the wonders you'll see along the way. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a glimpse of one of the mountain's elusive inhabitants, like the wild boars, foxes, or birds of prey that call the Montseny home. But perhaps the greatest reward of hiking through the Montseny is the sense of peace and tranquility that comes with immersing oneself in nature. As you follow the winding paths, the stresses of daily life will fall away, and you'll find yourself lost in the majesty of the mountain. So if you're looking for a truly unforgettable adventure, lace up your boots, grab your backpack, and head to the Montseny. Its timeless beauty and rugged grandeur are waiting for you to discover.
Now you can see how my boots get inside. It's an amazing what we are crossing right now. The virgin forest we are crossing right now is very scary to walk here during the night. I don't know if you remember that in one of my hike here in Montseny, we just found a ghost. We are walking now in a path that is so calm. It's so wow, so nature. Hey, and the most important, I haven't introduced you yet to my daughter. She is Nova. Nova, introduce yourself. Nova doesn't want to appear on video. You know how the teenagers are. Nova, introduce yourself.
Hello, Father. Thank you for allowing me to introduce myself, but I must tell you that I am dying of fear in this forest. Do you think this route will end soon? Every step I take feels like a descent into madness. The trees loom over me like ancient symbols, their gnarled branches reaching out like bony fingers to snatch me away. The rustling of leaves in the wind sends shivers down my spine, and every snap of a twig makes me jump out of my skin. I can't shake the feeling that something is watching me, stalking me from the shadows. The darkness creeps closer with every passing moment, and I fear I may never escape its grasp. I hear strange whispers in the wind, and the sound of creaking wood echoes through the trees like the groans of a dying beast. Please, Father, tell me this path will end soon. I don't think I can take much more of this terror.
Hey, Nova, look at here.
Yes, I can see your feet sinking into the dead leaves, but what if something grabs you by the ankles? The thought alone sends a chill down my spine. This forest is not what it seems. It's alive with a malevolent energy, and it preys on those who dare to wander its paths.
Here in the forest, we just found a survival shelter. It's full of stack, and then they covered with grass, and you sleep over there. Yeah, like I said, this is a virgin forest. Very beautiful. Now we can see the Les Agudes. Les Agudes is one of the highest peak. Les Agudes is the one that is high. It's 1,705 meters high from the level sea, and it's one of the most important peaks in the mountain here. And it's over there. Now my partner Lorenzo, that he knows everything, he's going to explain us what happened in that mountains many years ago. Okay, Lorenzo, ¿qué pasó?
Ahí un avión de línea que tenía que aterrizar en el Prat. Los pilotos se equivocaron con los instrumentos de a bordo, dieron una localización del avión en un momento a la torre de control del Prat. Y como se equivocaron, pensaban que esto ya lo había pasado, que estaban ya cerca de Sabadell, y la torre del Prat, es de esto de que fueran perdiendo altura, era un día de niebla, y se estrellaron contra la montaña. Murieron todos.
Hey Nova, can you see that rest of a house should be?
Yes, I'm watching it and I'm sure there are ghosts.
No, but there's no ghosts over there. No, but like I said before, there's few important peaks in the mountain. One is Les Agudes. The other one is Turó del that is over there. Actually, Turó del is the most important, along with the Madagals. That is not over here, but that's a Turó del.
Can we go there? Please.
No, we cannot go there today because there's another path that we are taking, and we should be in Santa Fe at 6:30 because it's when the bus depart back to San Sebastián. So no, we cannot go there. This is very cool downhill what we are doing right now. It's very slippery, all the leaves.
Yes, but you are going to kill your friend Lorencito.
Yeah, it's not passing so well, but I think in the bottom he's really enjoying it. Very deep, Nova.
I don't know,
He's
Daddy.
enjoying it.
From the look of worry on his face, I'm not sure he's enjoying it.
Lorenzo, ¿te está pasando bien?
Sí, de coña, no veas.
¿Qué se siente tener adrenalina en el cuerpo?
Y adrenalina, mira los goterones que me están cayendo por la frente.
Warning. Dad, I told you that you were going to kill him.
I know. Guys, and we are in the Col de Té. There's a place here, a plantation, but a plantation of what? A plantation of Christmas trees. Look, those are Christmas trees. And now we are in a restaurant in the middle of the path. The name of the restaurant is called Ete. It's been a real incredible impression about here. So thank you, Lorenzo, so much for this invitation. And the most important now, honey, I'm not drinking Coke. I'm drinking hot chocolate. Fond du Prat. Prat is Nova. Could you please tell me how do you say Prado in English?
Of course, Daddy. In English, it's meadow.
That's correct. And this is the Maria Negra's fountain. Yes, you can drink that water, it's very fresh, but being honest, I don't know how you can drink that water because the pipe, this one, it's oxidado. Noah, can you please help me how you say oxidado in English?
Sure, Daddy. In English, it's called rusty.
Okay, guys, and we are, that behind me is the Maria Negra's fountain. Now we can see the Marianelas waterfall. This is the path that we have to take right now. We have to go there. Okay, we just climbed the hardest part. Now, this is very interesting. Do you see the waterfall, the fountains, and all that you saw there? We're wondering from where it comes from. And look at this. The water comes from underground. So this is where the water trace begin, the start, whatever you want to call it. And look. It's from underground.
Before you, there was no sun. The light came only from the moon. Before echoed in the room, so close, secure, completely pure.
Okay, hey, we are in the Rabbit Fountain. This is a rabbit fountain, sadly. There's no water.
Already the half of the day had passed, and the sun's rays with a tinge of orange pierced through the trees of Montseny, reflecting on the brown and orange leaves, offering a beautiful visual spectacle for the soul.
The drama is 3:46. The last bus that will take us to Santa Fe departs at 6:30. If we miss that bus, we have to walk 18 kilometers more. I can't. For making it worse, the sun is going down, and again, I don't want to be here in the night. This is a very hard one. Look how Lorenzo is walking.
This is the moment where we managed to climb a significant elevation, and we were heading to the highest point of the route, as we wanted to see the fountain full of leaves.
We are at the Brian So font. He says you cannot drink that water.
Walking through the forests of Montseny in the fall with the leaves scattered on the ground is a truly breathtaking experience. The colorful foliage creates a mesmerizing tapestry of reds, yellows, and oranges, painting the landscape with a serene beauty. The crisp air carries the scent of pine and earth, and the crunching of leaves underfoot provides a soothing soundtrack to the peaceful surroundings. As you wander through the woods, you can feel the calmness and serenity of nature, and it's hard not to be swept away by the sheer beauty of it all. The Montseny Forest is a perfect place to immerse yourself in the wonders of the natural world and experience the tranquility of the season.
We just made it. So, I'll see you in the next one. Let me ask you, Nova, what do you think about the road? Did you enjoy it?
Yes,
Was
Daddy, I love the route
with
today.
you?
It was nice to see the autumn leaves on the ground. Although it looks a bit spooky in those
Yeah.
woods.
Continue, Nova. What do you think?
The views were beautiful though.
But let me ask you, for you, like the most incredible, like the one that you will remember.
I'd like to know yours first, and then I'll tell you mine.
I will tell you mine first. Was when we're going down the downhill, the first downhill, with all those leaves that live on the floor. And the second that I really enjoyed most was the waterfall.
That's mine.
Yeah.
The part about Marianella's waterfall
correct.
was simply spectacular.
So guys, that you like this video, if you like it, Nova, tell them what to say, what I normally say.
As my daddy likes me to say, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share.